Hello, this tutorial is all about how to draw a common shape, in this case a star, and this is a question that I get asked quite often by students. So I'm in my standard millimeter template here. Okay, so I'm going to go up here to start a new sketch, and you guessed it, I'm going to use my favorite XY axis. I'm going to draw two circles. The two circles will represent the outside of the star. So in this case, my star will be 30 millimeters, and the inside or the lower points of the star. Now for the inside dimension, you could say put a number, alright, or you could put a proportion. So in this case I'm just going to go for a number, and that looks about right to me, so I'll go 15. I can of course go back and change those numbers if I want to change the shape of my star. Now these two lines aren't actually going to be part of the star, so one thing I'm going to do with them is I'm going to make them construction lines. So I've selected those two, holding down control in between, and then I'll make them construction lines like that. Hit escape to get out of that command, and now we're going to go back to line. Now what I'm going to do now is put in two lines. So from the outside of the circle down to there. Okay, so down to the inside of the circle. Alright, and it doesn't really matter what angle those lines are on, because we're going to fix it all up later. I'm now going to put a equal constraint on those two lines so that they are the same length as each other. Then I'm going to select those two lines, and I'm going to select circular pattern. Now a circular pattern, with a circular pattern you choose the radius and you choose the shapes that you want to pattern, and the number of occurrences that you want, and it will do that for you. It'll repeat it around in a circle. So I've chosen my two lines, which are 1 point of my star. I can go axis here and choose that one, and you can see already that it's given me a preview of what it's going to look like. Then I need to put in the number of points I want on my star. So the default is 6, alright, but let's go, just for something different, let's go 7. Alright, really depends on what you want, and then when you hit enter it'll create those 7 points. Now the only thing is, you can see that the bottom of the star, the bottom points of the star don't meet up. So all I need to do simply is go to my coincident constraint and click on that point at the end of that line, that point at the end of that line, and you can see that it joins them all up, and now you've got a nice star shape. If I want to change it in any way, I can. So if I go to this point here, let's say I want it to be a bit smaller, I can say let's make that 12. Alright, and that will change the shape of it. If you're doing it for a 3D print and you want it to be bigger, you can certainly change that as well. So having the dimensions here means that you can change it however you like. Alright, so that's more like a sun instead of a twinkly star. One other thing, you can see that if I do that, I can move it around, and if you want to put text in the middle of something, you might want to have it more tied down than that. So what I can do here is put a vertical constraint between that center point and that point. And now down here you can see that my sketch is fully constrained. Once I do that, finish sketch, and then I can extrude it if I want to. Okay, so that's how you do a star. Thanks for watching.